The pace of technological advancement has increased significantly over the last few decades, and it doesn't appear to be slowing down. Many experts anticipate that as 2030 draws closer, there will be a number of groundbreaking innovations that will completely change how we live. Let's take a deeper look at the top 20 emerging technologies that are predicted to have a major impact on society. It's a wonderful moment to be alive and see these breakthroughs firsthand, with so many interesting discoveries on the horizon for future generations. Number 1. The growth rate of autonomous vehicles could be as high as 20 to 30%. You obviously think of Tesla when we speak of self-driving cars, isn't that right? In the US, there are currently more than 1,500 autonomous vehicles on the road. Therefore, we're confident that by 2030, the market will be boosted by electric vehicles, hybrids, hydrogen, and many more fueling choices with self-driving technology. Number 2. The first million-qubit quantum computers will be released. IBM and Google will be able to each produce quantum computers with 1 million qubits by 2030. This development will fundamentally alter how optimization issues are handled. It'll transform industries like cybersecurity, financial modeling, medical development, and artificial intelligence. Additionally, it might be made accessible to the general public as physical devices and cloud-based systems as early as 2035. Number 3. By 2024, at least 10% of people will be wearing smart clothing. In that time, experts predict that at least 10% of people worldwide will wear clothes that have a chip. You can access this chip, which will be used to transmit the broadest range of information via the internet. A new range of clothing from the American clothing company has smart Bluetooth chips built in that connect to a smartphone app. The clothing will connect to an app when you put it on, and the app will inspire you to exercise and perform other activities so you may accumulate reward points. Number 4. The use of 3D printed human organs will start. By 2030, living systems of life will be created via 3D printing. Cells could be formed from printer heads layer after layer and put with microscopic perfection where they are required. They will start by building basic structures like tissues and blood vessels. The bulk of the 78 organs in the human body might be printed in the ensuing decades. Number 5. A human-like AI is likely to become a reality. Computer processing capabilities, speech recognition, image identification, deep learning, and other software techniques will all see exponential advances by 2030. Similar to this, advances in natural language processing technology like GPT-3 are continually being made. Eventually, artificial intelligence will probably be able to pass the Turing test. In the above experiment, a person communicates with a machine and asks it several questions, and the device passes the test if it's capable of convincing the subject that it's a human. Number 6. The potential for connectedness. According to professionals, the IoT and 5G's faster digital connectivity have the potential for stimulating economic growth. This is the case so much so that deploying faster connections in mobility, medical care, industry, and leisure could increase global GDP by $1.2 trillion to $2 trillion by 2030. One of the most closely followed technological advancements over the coming 10 years will be 5G and IoT. Number 7. Space travel is possible. Space tourism is becoming a possibility because of quick technological advancements. Suborbital tourist vehicles are now being developed by a large number of competitors, including Blue Origin, SpaceX, Virgin Galactic, and others. Several businesses may test the first tourist vehicle by 2030, and the first commercial space flight will be introduced by 2050, according to certain reports. Number 8. Memory restoration through artificial brain implants. In order to heal damage from Alzheimer's, strokes, or difficulties, it may be feasible to reproduce small portions of the brain with artificial brain implants by the year 2030. The recovery of forgotten memories is also a part of this. This is so because of the electrochemical signals from areas like the hippocampus, which are crucial in the accumulation of information into short-term to long-term memory. Artificial brain implants will get better and better at simulating complicated brain activities during the 2030s and 40s. Number 9. Terabyte internet speeds may become standard. 5G could be replaced by 6G by 2030. According to some analysts, it might be 100 times as fast as 5G, which translates to 1 TB per second. You could download 142 hours worth of Netflix content in a single second at that speed. Additionally, 6G would allow for the mounting of brain-computer interface devices on the human body, as well as virtual reality to enable thoughts as well as activity in real time. Number 10. Augmented reality glasses with a screen. The use of augmented reality. Microsoft HoloLens and Google Glass are two popular examples of the new breed of wearable glasses known as smart glasses. We can consider smart glasses to be the iPhone of today. According to the most recent report, the market for these glasses will begin to grow in 2025 and reach its peak by 2030. Number 11. Development of programming. Get ready for Software 2.0, where machine learning, along with neural networks, generate programs and develops new software. In part, it might result in the development of software tools that are a lot stronger and more capable than anything that is now on the market. Number 12. Electronics that fold up might become standard. Printed electronics may become widely used by the middle of the 2020s in a new era of ultra-thin electronics. By 2030, the fabrication prices will be so low that they'll be utilized in a wide range of regular consumer and business applications. Mobile TV displays that can roll up or hang like posters are included in this. Foldable ebooks and smartphones may also become commonplace. Number 13. Hard drives with 100 terabytes of storage will be widely used. Consumer hard disks with a 50 terabyte capacity will be available by 2026. Additionally, 100 terabyte hard drives will be available to regular PC users by 2030. Hard drives will also start employing many actuators simultaneously, which will boost the reading as well as the writing speeds of storing data. We can save 8K and 16K resolution videos on these massive disks. Additionally, they'll assist us in storing and running applications that make use of cutting-edge video editing, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and other technologies. Number 14. Future developments in clean technology. At the core of clean technology developments are renewable energy, cleaner, greener transportation, energy-efficient structures, and sustainable water use. As the prices of using clean technology decline, their use spreads and its disruption is seen in an increasing number of businesses. Number 15. The complete ocean floor will be mapped. Less than 10% of the world's ocean floor has been precisely mapped. Even the Moon and Mars, along with other planetary surfaces, are now more fully understood. The project will mainly be finished by 2030. Then, the maps would display the locations of shipwrecks, plane crashes, archaeological items, and other interesting regions, as well as the physical structure of the ocean floor in unparalleled detail. Number 16. Potential emergence of the first quantum internet version. A quantum internet would transmit data using quantum signals rather than radio waves. It might be able to transmit or access quantum encrypted data via a personal computer in 2030 thanks to a cloud-based quantum computer. Number 17. Manager of smart home designs. As more homes are built or transformed with specialized home offices, complete with routers in the proper places, soundproofing, separate voice-driven entrances, and even Gorilla Glass wall panels, the demand for smart home design managers will soar. The year 2030 will see the creation of new jobs, including smart host designers. Number 18. Cyber calamity prediction tool. One may argue that the other major disaster of 2020 after COVID-19 was the floods of ransomware exploits being spread by individual malicious individuals, as well as enormous state-sponsored cyber attacks like SolarWinds. To forewarn cultural events, the capacity to foresee events of this nature is essential. This is supported by the CJOF index, which shows a 28% increase in cyber calamity forecasters as job vacancies. Number 19. Utilizing the cloud for storage. This technology can be characterized as the provision of online computing resources for storage. You can use a private, public, or a hybrid cloud. By 2030, cloud computing will be so pervasive that it'll be difficult to recall a time before it. Currently, the cloud computing business is largely dominated by Amazon's web service and Google Cloud platforms. Number 20. Virtual reality headsets in 8K resolution will be widely used. The majority of VR screens will have 8K resolution by 2030, which includes 4 times as many pixels as 4K panels. With these devices, there'll be no visible pixelation when you see character models and items close up, producing astonishing detail and realism.